I saw that commercial. We got sporty people and Turquoise's a jock, but you wouldn't know because she looked like a fine-ass sister, but she still sweats and has gym shoes somewhere. That means she's got some white gym socks too somewhere.
That
the
is
trunk.
Oh.
In the trunk.
Yeah, she got. See, I told you she's got gym clothes.
Yeah, gym clothes, running shoes, cross trainers, football cleats, track cleats.
wow.
Man, and she can cook. What do you? Did I say it right? Guianan? What do you cut?
Guyana.
Guyanan food.
Guyanese.
Guyanese. There you go. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. I can't identify the Pacific Ocean. What about the food? You cook any of that?
I cook a bit of West Indian food, but ironically, I grew up cooking a lot of European Italian food. So, like, I cooked lasagna 2 nights ago, and then I cooked shepherd's pie last night.
Oh, I make a hell of shepherd's pie.
Yeah, I had.
Oh, yeah. You do the pasta? You do the pasta?
My shepherd pie was so good, I had a dream about it last night.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that must be some good
shepherd's pie. It's the meat you use, whether that you get like different stuff ground up.
Yeah, I did just
girl.
the turkey, but I did a combination of different vegetables, but then I added a layer of cheese on it. And it was,
That sounds good. You did the turkey. He likes the turkey, too.
yeah, the
Oh,
can't
man.
do the beef. It clogs
Man,
the
oh.
Hey, thank you. See?
arteries.
So how about the pastas? I do a pasta
I
thing,
do the
too.
pastas, the cannelloni, fettuccine alfredo.
Oh, yeah, I do
rigatoni,
a fettuccine con quattro formaggi.
Oh, excuse me.
Right, baby.
See, you don't even take the women out. You just cook for them.
They just start undressing. Once they taste my sauce, they just, I'm staying shit. I tell them. The food is better than the sex.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right.
Why should I talk about sports if I have the subject you guys are on is much better? I don't even understand why I'm doing it.
Fascinated with fine
I
women who
don't.
can cook.
It's not that point.
That multicultural
My
cuisine.
lead-in stuff is always following sex. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Okay.
Take a look at that picture before I switch to the flip. Before I switch to...
I know you won't see it anymore, huh?
I'm going to come back during the hot picks.
There you go. All right. Okay, so we all set it. Let me get everybody set up here. Are we going to do the musical lead-in, or do I go straight to it, man? What do you want to do?
We did it. You missed it. See, that was so. See, you so.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, you're looking at the picture.
I was doing. You know what I was? I was doing the disc transfer. That's
right.
You
just got caught up with Turquoise's picture.
Well, I was caught up with Turquoise a month ago.
Yeah, we did. We've been showing you stuff. I mean, your picture, not your stuff.
Yeah.
But the same thing was whatever we had.
Okay. All right. Let me go on.
Let's be seen.
Let me start off. So they say you guys always say you're gonna talk about sports, but you never do. Right there, bam.
Who cares?
All right. You just said something about the Boston Celtics that you changing your gear, right?
No. Right now,
All right.
let me show them the picture.
I already got the picture right there.
No, I got another picture.
I don't want that picture.
I am ordering my. I want to go down right now on the record that I will be supporting Shaquille O'Neal the whole damn season because he totally inspired me. It's not that he's an older brother coming like he's doing. It's just the whole attitude of fitting in. I love the Boston Celtics. It's changed. KG. I like the new additions. I love the game, Vic, between Miami and the Celtics. Take a look, y'all. I'm buying my Shaquille O'Neal gear. And I'm going to wear number 36. I'm declaring it now. So early in the season.
So obviously you had something to say today about sports, and you needed to get that in. You feel better?
Because I'm all about Shaq, man. He inspired me.
Okay.
The way you see that first play slam, he didn't even get off the ground. He ran and jumped. His feet was like 4 inches off the ground, and he could still slam.
For all you folks who are not caught up in bias, reporting.
My jersey.
Yeah, he's all biased right now. He's excited. Let me just go and tell those who like to look at what the bigger picture was. Did you watch the whole game, right?
I sure did, and unfortunately, the Toronto Raptors no longer. We know, baby. I know. It's
hard.
I mean, we're not known for sports.
No,
so, I mean,
that's okay.
Can't be perfect at everything.
It's the donuts.
It's the sausages. We're known for sausages.
And the donuts.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this, Mark. I'm gonna say this with the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Boston took it way more serious. They played like a veteran team out to prove something. But as all old veterans go, they know how to start off fast, but they tend to wind down slow. And you know that's true. So that's what happened in the game. And Miami still almost pulled it off. Dwayne Wade only played 3 minutes in the preseason. So to come together off their home court and bring it within 3 points, I said, you know what the scary part about this is? They don't have Mike Miller, who's not coming back until next year. They do have Dwayne Wade, who's not really at full capacity. And I said, so Boston should really be going. We're better when we start, but we're not that good at the end of the game.
It's the first game, Vic.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the first game. I was so happy to see this. Why? Even I didn't really care who won. Let me tell you what I saw. Boston Celtics continued, and they have the same old team chemistry that they had last year. That's why they were so solid.
Right.
Miami was coming in against maybe what will turn out to be one of the best defenses in all of the NBA.
Right.
Not only that, look at how the Celtics stepped up.
Yep.
Shaq now looks different, especially when you are pacing him with Big Baby.
Right.
And by the way, ain't LSU being represented in the house?
Yeah.
Over there, the Celtic community.
They are. They're doing it.
And the Celtic community seems to have embraced Shaq. I've been hearing reports that he walks down the street and draws crowds of supporters.
Yep.
So, I was pleased. I thought the Celtics showed growth, that they made the team stronger with people I never heard of before, some of them. I mean, Daniels. But, they just look stronger. And I think the Heat has, for where they are, trying to get those superstars to play together, I think everything's fine.
I do too.
They're not as well as the Celtics, Vic.
Nope.
But you can see what was coming. LeBron is still LeBron. They still, in other words, Kobe. Y'all just better tune up. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be some roughness coming here this time.
Okay. No, I agree. Now, watch this. Before I get all into this, let me just find out with our Torontian. I just have to say this.
I tried to make
up a word.
Torontonian. Turquoise from Toronto.
I can't say that 5 times if you paid me. Okay.
Think of French.
Is it you say turquoise or turquoise?
Turquoise.
See, no one ever told me right. I'm gonna get it right from now.
It's okay.
No. You have to listen to when she talks to you. Wait a minute. Watch this. When Turquoise actually mentions
turquoise.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. When she talks and introduces her name and says her name, how do you pronounce it to other folks?
Turquoise.
See. I tell you, jack up everybody.
It's okay.
Turquoise. See, Kimo Sabi.
I mean, it's not a name that is
we'll get with the Africans. We gonna bridge the African gap. Starting today, you give us some incentives to say it right. Damn it!
It's Nigerian. It means princess.
We want to do
from
it.
there.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me stop.
Before you didn't care, now we care.
Oh, yeah.
Turquoise.
I mean, a princess. Wait a minute.
How about this shit?
Should I go get some hummus or something? Wait a minute.
I'm eating that too now. That shows you ready.
Hummus is healthy.
It is. See,
I'm chumming up. Okay, let me do this before I go any further. Let me just say this, Miss Frazier, are you more a Boston Celtic fan or LA Laker fan? Watch this. Go ahead. Watch this. I can't wait. Don't say nothing, Mario. Come on, don't you hesitate.
I would see. I can't. I shouldn't
stuttering.
If I say it, then everybody's gonna think I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. So.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Go on, girl. We were supposed to see you jump.
To jump on the bandwagon.
Jump on something.
I definitely. I'm definitely feeling the Lakers because of everything that they've accomplished.
Okay.
But I definitely do root for underdog teams, and looking at the media and how they're portraying the Miami Heat and everything like that. You just have to I like to see where the chips blow.
I hear you. I feel you.
But I am feeling the Lakers just because they have put in the work. But I'm not necessarily the best person to quote on that.
That's okay.
That's why we quote you. I have to quote the best shit.
That's right.
Everybody get paid.
I mean, I prefer.
We like that D-list.
I prefer football. I'm more of the F or G list.
That's what we're You right with us.
Football more than basketball, though.
We think it's coming.
Well, the good thing about it is that we know that right now with the first game, and then Miami plays again tonight, I think, in Philadelphia. So they got a road to go, and no, they're not going to win 82 games. We know that. And really, I'm going to tell you why I got confused on Mario. This is the part that most people...
Toronto.
He was.
The other day.
Gosh.
Yeah, he was. Here's the part that tripped me out. That there were so many players on the teams that were from other teams. I got confused. Shaq, Eddie Howe.
But did it look good? That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? You lose your identity to some degree because the players are so interchangeable.
But you know what? Here's the thing. It wasn't what we expected, but didn't it look like there's going to be some better competition?
Yes.
That's the part I loved. I wasn't expecting Boston to look that good. I was pleased.
I think
even Houston.
I think this is the part. They're going to be the biggest team, bigger than the LA Lakers as it relates to down low. They won't be the fastest team and the most talented team down low because it's the one thing is efficiency. Shaq O'Neal will not be greater down the end of the game. Garnett or Garnett, as people may joke about, and I'm all for Garnett. He's better from the outside more so than going in the inside. Paul Pierce is your inside man.
Big Baby.
And Big Baby is the man who's growing. And then Kendrick Perkins is the one I think who's going to be the continental divide. When he comes back,
I forgot about
he's
Perkins.
the enforcer. So I'm looking for the Boston Celtics to say, you got to come through our territory.
Ooh.
So I'm for them because I think they put on a better competition front and back.
I told you that Shaq was a good fit for the Celtics.
No,
I
agree.
said that.
I agree. Okay, now I'm going to go to Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Torontonians.
Turquoise. All right, let me do this. Dallas Cowboys. I can't help it. I got to bring this up. Okay, Dallas Cowboys. You want to roll? You can scroll too, man, if you want.
Let me get my visual aid.
The Dallas Cowboys are in a deep, dark place. So I'm just saying this.
Oh, uptight. That sounds where
A deep,
dark
place. All right, now here's the thing. Everybody's
there.
Everybody, you know what? You're wrong. Everybody's been talking about. Here's the predictions and handicapping. We already know this right offhand that Tony Romo he got his collarbone broke, and they said 8 weeks minimum, and even if he comes back,
take longer than that.
Well,
see, that's what I'm saying.
The thing about the collarbone, you know, even if they don't heal well, you know what I'm saying? In other words, it can heal in a weird kind of way. You get a big old callus.
Right.
It depends on the pain level.
Right.
It's like ribs. You know, you can get if he can play with it.
Right.
Because, you know, I mean, I'm not sure what they're waiting. It may not be 8 weeks, so that's what I'm suggesting. You may not. He may play without a full callus.
I got you.
In other words, they make it like a pad where it's healing.
Yeah.
He may play without that because if he can deal with the pain.
Okay, let me say this. Which one of you guys are Dallas Cowboy fans? Oh, snap. So
I used to be, but not anymore.
Why did you give it up? Tell the truth. See, she ain't gonna tell the truth. You know what, Mario? They used to have a They used to have a thing. They have a thing where they say when a person answers a question, when they look down, they mean one thing. When they look up, it means something else.
Boy, you probably dated one of the Cowboys. You know how it is.
Get it right.
I think when you give to, I don't know what the good analogy is.
And
when
you don't receive.
When you give so much to a team that already expects to win.
See.
Versus working for.
Who was he on the Dallas?
Go on.
Versus working for it.
Yeah.
I think there's some complacency there.
I hear you.
So obviously they're trying to win, but there's still that mentality where they deserve to win versus working for it. So they're they're not even on the totem pole of.
They're not on the radar, right? Yeah. They're not. Okay. Well, now Mario.
I like their uniforms though.
Well, there you go. There you go.
It goes into what those of us who've played sports know is that the best team, the best talent does not always win. That's a cliche.
Yes, it is.
In fact, many of us have the big pride of our lives on those days that we actually beat the best talent.
Yeah.
Or people who are better than us because of hard work.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just comes down to you want it more.
Yeah.
And that's why you have champions.
Right. So here's a couple of things that we know right offhand. Only one team has made it to the Super Bowl starting off with a record of 1-5. So already with their main quarterback out, it looks real bad. So they're planning already to go beyond. 2, why would you bring back Tony Romo in a losing season? So I think he's done and you won't see him until 2011.
From a collarbone break?